everyone, so this is going to be a very chill video. That's why I'm not really dressed or anything, but I'm going to be telling you how I became vegan, how you can become vegan, and common questions I see or excuses I see for people not becoming vegan. The first thing I just want to say is if you have any desire to become vegan, just do it. Just become vegan, because I swear it's the best decision you can ever make in your life. It's the best thing you can do for your body, for the animals, basically everything. So if you have whatever's stopping you, just drop it and become vegan, okay? I've been vegan for 4 months. I haven't been vegan for that long, so I don't know if I'm really qualified to make this video, but either way, I have seen a lot of comments on vegan videos lately, basically just having excuses for why they don't want to become vegan or reasons why they can't become vegan. And you can become vegan in basically any scenario you're in. You can become vegan. It's really not that hard. I'm gonna go over those right now. So number one, I think, is tips for becoming vegan. The first thing I can say is just get an education. It's important to know about veganism. You can't expect to jump into veganism and not have any idea what you're doing. I definitely did that. Didn't work out the best for me. So what I would recommend doing is watching some documentaries. The first one is Earthlings, that's on YouTube. And the second one is Forks Over Knives, and the third one is Cowspiracy. Forks Over Knives and Cowspiracy are both on Netflix. Basically, these are documentaries that are going to teach you more about veganism, the benefits, the truth about the animal industry, and all of that kind of stuff. And let me just say, Earthlings is very graphic, so if you're a young child, maybe don't watch that. But then again, there's another reason to go vegan, because if you can't watch videos of the animals that you eat being tortured, you shouldn't be eating them. So secondly, watch some what I eat in a day videos from vegans. I will be hopefully making some what I eat in a day videos very soon, so stay tuned for that. But I will leave links to some of my favorite vegan YouTubers and some what I eat in a day so you guys can get some ideas, because it's definitely hard to not be vegan, not really know about much vegan food, and jump into it not knowing any recipes or anything. I swear, anything that you're eating right now, you can eat it in a vegan form. I've eaten pizza, cupcakes, pancakes. I had pancakes this morning. I've eaten cookies, cake, basically everything. Burgers that I've eaten burgers. You can basically have anything you want veganized. So the first excuse that I hear a lot is it is not convenient to be vegan, or it's too expensive. The first thing is convenience. A lot of people say, oh, I live somewhere, they don't have a Whole Foods store near me, or it's hard to find vegan items where I live. I'd say the biggest vegan staples are obviously fruit, vegetables, starches, beans, and rice. And I guarantee wherever you live, you will be able to find that very easily. The rest of the stuff that I'm assuming these people are talking about are vegan cheeses, vegan meats, and almond milk, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is just kind of extra stuff. That's stuff that you don't really need, but if you have it, that's great. You don't need that stuff to be vegan. That's just like extra kind of stuff that vegans like to eat sometimes, and you don't really need it. The second thing is it's expensive. Again, if you buy things like vegan cheese, vegan meats, vegan milks, that stuff is going to be more expensive. But if you buy the staples like fruits, vegetables, grains, rice, and beans, starches, that kind of stuff, it's not going to be that much more expensive than the stuff you were buying before. Especially things like beans, rice, and starches. Those are some of the cheapest foods you can get, and you can buy lots of them and make lots of them and just not have it be that expensive. The second thing I see a lot is people just don't want to get away from dairy. They love dairy, they're addicted to dairy, and that's understandable. Dairy actually has a chemical in it. I believe it's called casein. Something like that. I could be wrong. I think I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's some sort of addictive chemical in dairy. This is actually true stuff, and it makes it addictive and hard to get off of. I went through this too. I didn't really like cheese very much, but I was very addicted to milk, which is kind of gross now that I think about it, but yes, I loved milk before I was vegan, and so it was kind of hard for me. And the second thing is, a lot of people think that the dairy industry isn't that bad, which it's actually is, I think, even worse than the meat industry, because a lot of people don't know that the animals are actually tortured, and I think a lot of people think cows are just make milk on their own, which is very false. Cows are actually what they call artificially inseminated, which means that they're basically raped to get pregnant and have milk. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting what they do to the animals and how the milk industry is like. And same with the egg industry. The egg industry is pretty messed up too. They make those chickens have so many more eggs than they would naturally have, and what they do with the male baby chickens is basically grind them up when they're chicks, because they have no use for them. They have no use for the male chickens. It's horrible. So definitely do your research on the egg and dairy industry. But now on to the third thing I see a lot, and that is that they say that their family isn't very supportive of the vegan lifestyle, or they don't think it's healthy, or that's their culture to eat meat. And let me say that, first of all, I heard the vegan couple talk about this today. It's in every culture to eat meat and dairy and stuff. That's what about 99% of the population has been taught to eat. That's only why 1% of the population of the whole world is vegan. So it is in everyone's culture to eat meat, and if your family is not supportive of the vegan lifestyle, show them a lot of informative videos, tell them about it, and tell them why it's healthier, what it does for your body, what it does for the animals. And if they're still not on board, then just try to eat vegan as much as you can. It's definitely better to eat some vegan than not vegan at all, so definitely keep that in mind. I believe that's all of the tips I have for today. That's definitely not the end of me talking about veganism and that kind of stuff. And if you guys have any questions that you want to ask, do not hesitate to put them in the comments below. I will try to help you as much as I can. And I would love for you guys to become vegan. I really do. It's amazing. So again, just do it. Nothing's stopping you. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If this was informative to you, give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more videos like this.